Yo, on a more serious note, in Minnesota this week, and I hope I got this gentleman's name right, 57-year-old Vance Boelter. He dressed up as a policeman, drove up to at least 4 elected officials' home, and he killed an elected official and her husband. And he went to several other homes, shot up a couple more before going on a run.
Yeah.
Minnesota launched the largest manhunt in the history of Minnesota and finally brought him in.
Yeah.
What is striking to me, and maybe you can help me here, this is a man who is married with kids. And this political climate has got him so much in an upheaval that he was willing to throw away his entire life and target out these Democratic elected officials, kill a couple, and now his life's over. Like, can you believe that this is where this country is at?
Yeah. That's the crazy. I can believe it. Yeah, 100%. Like you said, it's a powder keg. That's where we're at in America right now. You got die hard left, you got die hard right. That's where we're at. I think people watch too much news and they get told what to believe, what to feel. I think that. Or I think this is like the precursor to it all coming to like a Civil War type deal. This is like the precursors to it.
Nick, it's not like this was a guy who didn't have a job. It's not like this is a guy who didn't have a wife, kids, a reason to say, yo, you know what? I hate the way that these Democrats are moving, but I got way too much to lose. Like, I'm just going to keep voting Republican. Like right now, we got more Republican judges
hold on.
sitting on the Supreme Court bench. We have Mr. America, Make America Great in office himself. Why do I need to go and ruin my life? Like when I dug more into this story, it's not hard to believe when you say we are heading for a civil war, because this is, by all accounts, a person who should not have done this.
Yeah. When it should be scary when people like your blue collar worker, nuclear family and all that. I think it should be not only concerning, but worrisome to the average person that this is the slippery slope we're heading on right now. And I don't think there's no turning back. I think that sometimes to clear a forest, you got to have a fire. Sometimes for new growth, you got to have a fire. You have to.
That's powerful, Nick.
Do I agree with that? No, but that's just that's just law. That's just how the universe works. Everything's not going to be fine dandy, made of dandelions and roses. No, you got to have, fire creates a lot. Destruction, this world, this whole universe, depending on what you believe in, was created from chaos. For new birth, sometimes you got to have that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I hope that you're wrong.
Me too.
I really do. But when I look at this for face value, again, this man is 57 years old. This is not a 20-something.
Mm-hmm.
This is not somebody who hasn't reached a point in life where they can think rationally and say, yo, I got way too much to lose.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just stop watching and like CNN and Fox and MSNBC like that. This is raising my blood pressure.
Yeah.
For a 57-year-old man to take these acts, to your point, it shows us exactly where we are and where we're heading. But I really hope you're wrong.
Me too. Oh, yeah. Me too.